Hey everyone, welcome back. October is shaping up to be an epic month for TV, and today we're counting down the top 10 shows coming this October that you need to watch. From spine-chilling thrillers and jaw-dropping dramas to laugh-out-loud comedies, this month has it all. Whether you're a fan of suspense, action, or heartwarming stories, we've got the best of the best lined up for you. So grab your popcorn, get cozy, and let's dive into the hottest TV shows premiering this October. Number 10. House of David, Season 2. In House of David Season 2, Israel is on the brink of collapse as King Saul's rule weakens and the kingdom fractures under internal and external pressures. David, once a humble shepherd, evolves into a warrior and rising leader, struggling with the weight of loyalty, destiny, and the shifting loyalties of those around him. Families begin to break apart, forbidden romances ignite, and alliances pivot as faith and power intersect in dangerous ways. The show explores how warfare changes in the Age of Iron, making battles more brutal and political power more precarious. David must navigate palace intrigue, jealous rivals, and his own sense of purpose, while the fate of Israel hangs in the balance. Season 2 delves deeper into the cost of leadership and the sacrifices demanded by a crown. You can watch House of David on Prime Video. Number 9. Dudes, the Netflix series. Dudes follows four close-knit friends in their 40s who are trying to figure out what it means to be modern men in a changing world. Each of them faces midlife crises, from broken relationships to fading careers, while attempting to redefine masculinity in their own clumsy ways. Their bond is tested by secrets, betrayals, and the pressure to grow up without losing their sense of humor. The show mixes comedy with heartfelt drama, capturing both the absurd and the emotional sides of friendship. Viewers will see how these men stumble through life's challenges while leaning on one another for support. You can watch Dudes exclusively on Netflix. Number 8. The Diplomat Season 3. In The Diplomat. Season 3, the story begins with a shocking constitutional crisis after the sudden death of the president, which thrusts Vice President Grace Penn into the Oval Office under suspicious circumstances. Kate Weiler, the U.S. ambassador to the UK, finds herself entangled in political chaos as questions arise about her husband, Hal's mysterious phone call with the president shortly before his death. Grace struggles to assert her authority as the new president while facing scrutiny over her ability to lead, and Kate is forced to weigh her ambitions against her loyalty and morality in the midst of growing mistrust. The season intensifies the high-stakes intrigue of Washington power struggles, weaving in international fallout, shifting alliances, and deeply personal conflicts. With new faces joining the cast, including Bradley Whitford, the season expands its focus on betrayal, ambition, and the cost of leadership. Fans can watch The Diplomat Season 3 exclusively on Netflix. Number 7. Murdaugh, Death in the Family. Murdaugh, Death in the Family is an upcoming true crime drama miniseries that examines the fall of one of South Carolina's most powerful legal dynasties. The plot centers on Maggie and Alex Murdaugh living a life of privilege and influence, until their son Paul becomes involved in a fatal boating crash that triggers a cascade of hidden secrets. As the investigation deepens, the show peels back the layers of corruption, betrayal, and multiple mysterious deaths tied to the Murdaugh name. The drama highlights how a family's public image unravels under pressure, exposing financial misdeeds, shifting loyalties, and the devastating impact on those closest to them. The narrative is adapted from the Murdaugh Murders podcast and the reporting of journalist Mandy Matney, who is also a character in the series. The series will premiere October 15th, 2025, and people can watch it on Hulu. Number 6. Lazarus. In the year 2052, a revolutionary drug called Hapna is revealed to have a deadly catch. After 3 years, every user will die unless a vaccine can be found. A specialized task force of 5 operatives, known as Lazarus, is assembled with just 30 days to find the enigmatic scientist Dr. Skinner, force him to reveal the antidote, and save humanity from mass extinction. The series blends elements of action, science fiction, and suspense as the team races across the globe, facing betrayals, moral quandaries, and hidden agendas. Each member of Lazarus brings unique skills, but they must also confront personal demons and trust issues under extreme pressure. As truths unravel, the line between heroism and desperation blurs, and the stakes get higher with each passing hour. The show is visually striking and emotionally intense, combining high-concept sci-fi with character drama. You can watch Lazarus via HBO Max/Max. Number 5. The Resurrected. The Resurrected is a dark, suspenseful Taiwanese thriller in which 2 grieving mothers use a forbidden ritual to resurrect a deceased scam ringleader, hoping to force him to reveal the truth about their kidnapped daughters. Their act of vengeance is only temporary. He returns to life for 7 days, powerless and captive to their will, while painful secrets slowly emerge. As the mothers dig deeper, the moral lines blur and their alliance is strained by hidden motives, betrayal, and emotional anguish. The resurrected man, once ruthless, must endure punishment and face his own inner turmoil, and the mothers wrestle with regret, revenge, and the cost of justice. Set in the fictional city of Benka, the series weaves together crime, supernatural elements, and melodrama to explore how far someone will go for closure. You can watch The Resurrected on Netflix. Number 4. The Last Frontier. The Last Frontier, coming October 10, 2025, is a high-stakes thriller set in the remote Alaskan wilderness. Frank Remnick, a nearly retired U.S. Marshal, is tasked with safeguarding a quiet frontier town when a prison transport plane crashes nearby, unleashing dozens of dangerous fugitives into the wild. What seems like a tragic accident soon reveals deeper conspiracy as Frank and the town become targets of a larger hidden plot. Along the way, he must not only hunt down the escaped inmates across brutal terrain, but also reckon with threats to his family, his community, and his own sense of purpose. The show combines elements of survival drama, conspiracy, and action, with nature itself becoming a formidable adversary. The series will be available to watch exclusively on Apple TV+. Number 3. Mayor of Kingstown Season 4. In Mayor of Kingstown Season 4, the power vacuum left by the death of the Russian mobster Milo sets off a new gang war as rival factions vie to control Kingstown's criminal underworld. Mike McCluskey, now the de facto mayor of the town, must scramble to protect his family and hold on to influence even as the stakes get more dangerous. A new prison warden, Nina Hobbs, arrives on the scene with a headstrong, uncompromising approach, bringing her into direct conflict with Mike's methods. Meanwhile, Mike wrestles with past traumas, moral compromises, and shifting alliances in both the streets and behind prison walls. Season 4 further explores how power corrodes those who hold it, and how far someone will go to maintain order in a city built on chaos. New arrivals, including Edie Falco, Lenny James, and Laura Benanti, shake up existing relationships and force old loyalties to fracture. You can watch Mayor of Kingstown, including its past seasons and Season 4 when available, on Paramount+. Number 2. Monster: The Ed Gein Story. Monster: The Ed Gein Story is the third installment in Netflix's true crime anthology series, premiering on October 3, 2025. This season delves into the chilling life of Ed Gein, a notorious murderer and grave robber from the 1950s rural Wisconsin, portrayed by Charlie Hunnam. The narrative explores Gein's descent into madness, influenced by deep isolation, psychosis, and an unhealthy attachment to his domineering mother, Augusta, played by Laurie Metcalf. Gein's perverse crimes, including exhuming graves and turning human remains into household items, birthed a new kind of monster that would haunt Hollywood for decades, inspiring iconic horror films like Psycho, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and The Silence of the Lambs. The series also examines the cultural impact of Gein's crimes, featuring characters like Alfred Hitchcock, portrayed by Tom Hollander, and Ilse Koch, played by Vicky Krieps. The show is expected to draw a significant audience, following the massive success of its previous seasons, which focused on Jeffrey Dahmer and the Menendez brothers. Fans can watch Monster: The Ed Gein Story exclusively on Netflix. Number 1. It: Welcome to Derry. It: Welcome to Derry is an upcoming supernatural horror series and a prequel to the It films, based on Stephen King's 1986 novel. Set in 1962, the series follows the Hanlon family, a black couple and their son, who move to Derry, Maine, just as a young girl mysteriously disappears. Their arrival coincides with the resurgence of strange and terrifying events in the town. The narrative explores the origins of Pennywise the Dancing Clown, delving into the entity's ancient and malevolent presence in Derry. The series aims to expand upon the lore established in the films, providing a deeper understanding of the cyclical nature of the terror that haunts the town. Bill Skarsgård reprises his role as Pennywise, bringing continuity to the franchise's chilling atmosphere. You can watch it: Welcome to Derry on HBO and stream it on Max.